Hello, beautiful people. I beg, Muna, watch this video carefully. I'm gonna hear how this man talk about the frustration where we say they try to frustrate this certificate from coming out between this issue where they go on right now for Nigeria between Atiku and Tinubu. Keep watching. I'll be right back.
And being desperate to make sure that this document does not see the light of day, Tinubu's lawyers have gone to 3 different US courts to appeal against the release of these documents.
According to the news, we come
Yes, but none of the courts, because the last court that ruled on the matter, presided over by Nancy Maldonado, said Tinubu's lawyer should not even bring any other appeal to delay the judgment she has already given. And that is where the dilemma is. Tinubu's lawyer, in their desperate move to further delay this matter, now approach Atiku's lawyer that they should delay, because the deposition, these documents are going to be produced on oath. That means they are going to court to do the deposit. They are going to swear on oath before the court that these documents we are giving, it is authentic and it's from us. Now, Tinubu's lawyers are now telling Atiku to delay, because the judge gave a specific time where this thing should be, all this
the deposition
should be carried out by 10 a.m. tomorrow's time, that's American time. But Atiku's lawyer are now saying that they should delay it till 12 noon, that is 2 hours later, for reasons best known to them. Of course, as expected, Atiku's lawyer said no, will not delay, because the court have ruled. So as we speak now, it has been confirmed that those documents, all of them, are with Atiku's lawyers, and they are sorting it out. Now, having said that, the implication is that the shenanigans that happens in our court here, they don't carry and go US. Because I don't see the need for you to be running from one court to the other. The same thing they do here. When they rule against you in Owerri, you run to Sokoto to go and seek for another court who may be favorable to your cause. That one will now rule against what has been ruled already in Owerri court. Or when they rule in Delta State, you run to what's it called now, Nasarawa. These are what is playing out in Nigerian court, which Tinubu's lawyer have taken to the US. But as you can see, it is not working. It is not working.
Concerning some things where we say the judge, Nancy Maldonado, talk for inside her judgment, she said I'm categorically talk, say she no see any reason why Ibisa Alaja take Abubakar no go fit receive the documents because in now within in rights for him to fit access those documents them. And he can't talk say, in fact he say make I even read them as you used to come here. He can't talk say he give directive make Ibisa then give Atiku Abubakar this document at least on the Monday 2nd of October 2023. He can't talk say by he can't talk say then the deposition or corporate the designee say it must happen and it must be completed by 5 p.m. on Tuesday. You understand? By 5 p.m. their own time on Tuesday, it would don't happen. So meaning say you don't give deadline and say no be say only say
collect the document.
God bless you. No be only say then get to Chicago State University get to give Atiku Abubakar the documents, but Chicago State University also get to come swear and put before the court and be say this document or where you be say give Atiku Abubakar I hereby certify that they are correct and that you know anything we get to do with Magomago no day inside, and this is all the truth and nothing but the truth. Now be the deposition abi and waiting a mean and all that. But as it be so, he also notes here say Oga Tinubu team get right to appeal. Even though he talks say if the appeal will be waiting and won't use as delay tactics, say he no go dey tolerated and say her court no go clear them. So if you're saying that the reason why make they don't receive some sort of delay in possibility of appealing the case.
And you see, there is no matter that is not appealable. But the question is, there are conditions. Before you can go for appeal, there must be conditions. If you satisfy that condition, you can go. But if it does not meet the standard, that's why the 3 courts where they go approach, they no welcome their requests, because they didn't see why. They didn't see any reason. That is one of the reasons why the court refused. all this, remember they have appealed before. It is that appeal that failed. So what are they going to appeal again? To delay the release of the documents?
And meanwhile, the Supreme Court's case, they come up. Remember, say the parties involved for inside the election don't carry case, go Supreme Court. Good. All of them, including APM.
Yeah, that is what they are looking for. If they can delay it before the 5th of October in Nigeria. And as you can see now, it is not working. Very unfortunate. It is not working. So I don't know what they are going to do by tomorrow, 5 p.m.
Okay, so before we look at the relationship between this case where they go on, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the US government led by Joe Biden, make we first of all touchlight waiting APC reaction don't be for inside this matter, or Bola Ahmed Tinubu lawyers reaction concerning this matter. They don't talk, say, if una like, make una go front or go back or find any case when I won't find or on a no go fit use them. Because anything we be say court grant Atiku Abubakar now, on a no go fit use them for inside appeal court. Because appeal court not because we be say the tender evidence. That stage of tendering of evidence, it don't pass. So how you take him? So if you say all this fight to Atiku the fight now effort in futility.
No, it is not. You see, the Supreme Court, because that is where the matter is now. The Supreme Court in Nigeria, they have wide powers. They have enormous power. They can make laws. And if the article present those documents before the Supreme Court, they may likely look at it. And if they see the weighty evidence or allegation on it, they may act on it. I said they may. Because as custom or as a court proceeding demand, you don't bring any other evidence on appeal. What you are going to review is the matter, the judgment of the lower court. But there are always an exception to every rule, and that is what we are hoping that the Supreme Court is going to do in this matter, because law is all about fairness and justice.
See, the reason why I talk this one, because you know some people don't they happy from the other angle. APC people and the president people say the documents they no go fit use them, no go fit happen, nothing I go fit do with them. But meanwhile, just remind me of Hope Uzodinma case. Hope Uzodinma being actually tender some documents to the Supreme Court. When in case the Supreme Court even accept, and they even can't explain why they accept some materials. So we say Hope Uzodinma tender, you know, by you know, and the police tender, you know, for inside the case. So if they go feed one for Hope Uzodinma case, we make Hope Uzodinma will be number 4, come become person when win election. Any possibility they say this present Supreme Court now go feed do the same thing?
That is why I'm telling you that there have been precedent. All the jubilation in Tinubu's camp may be short-lived, because they are not denying that there have been that suspicion of forgery or whatever. What they are now banking on is that the documents are time-bound. That even if they want to submit, they may be doing that out of time. That's what they are looking at. But like I told you, the Supreme Court has powers, enormous powers. And in a matter like this, I expect them to do what I should call locus classicus. That means something that is novel, something that has not been done. They are setting a precedent with this matter. So that you don't go and say, because you can no longer bring evidence, therefore, even if they bring a weighty evidence against you on a criminal matter, the court should not look at it because the matter is on appeal. Don't bank on it. Don't bank on it. That is what I expect they to.
So if for instance, the Supreme Court now admits this evidence against Bola Ahmed Tinubu for inside Supreme Court judgment, which difference it is it could make for the judgment?
It will make a lot of difference. So,
considering waiting tribunal, the way they throw away all the cases,
it will make a lot of difference.
Remember, say they never topple any, they never ever promote any president from
yes, that's what I'm telling you. A president must be set. You will set a president. Something must happen at one point in time. Something must happen. That is how laws are developed. That is how the judiciary reinvent itself. That is how the society clean up itself. You cannot always continue to wallow in infamy on technicalities. No. If we want to have a cleaner society, the Supreme Court should know that this matter has gone international. and they are looking at Nigeria. Everybody is watching to know what the courts in Nigeria will do with this matter. So if at the end of the day nothing is done, it will be too bad for our image. Very, very bad.
So speaking about our image now, remember as the president Bola Tinubu go the UN National Assembly, he been supposed get meeting with President Joe Biden. Remember, say him and President Joe Biden they also meet for inside India, where President Joe Biden hail and always say they do very well and say economic policies they yield good result as a common subsidy, as he floats the naira and dollar, say it's in a correct work. In fact, they supposed meet for the United Nations Assembly. Who can they wait where picture where they meet? We no see. We wait tire. We no see. What do you think? You think say this whole case where they happen for Chicago get anything to do with the meeting we don't hold?
In fact, not only Joe Biden, most world leaders, even those who promise to come and invest, they'll be avoiding Tinubu now. Precious, they will be avoiding Tinubu and Nigeria. In fact, they may even ostracize him in international fora. So I see Tinubu being a recluse for the next 4 years if the Supreme Court does not do the needful. He may remain in Nigeria and may not travel anywhere outside Africa. Africa may tolerate him because of solidarity and all that, but outside here, he won't like the treatment he will get if he go out.
But not be these same people be the supporter, make it be say he carry through go Niger that time.
Because the narrative have changed. Oh. Did he give them what they wanted? They wanted him to go and install a government in Niger, but he couldn't do that. So why are they investing in him? They thought he had that power to do something, but he couldn't do it. That is why even when Kamala Harris called him to do something, did he do anything? He didn't do anything. Now that was why he was planning to invade Niger through clandestine means until David exposed the plot. He couldn't do anything. So US cannot see him now as a powerful man who can, who can do and undo. So I don't think they will be banking on him for anything now.
Because what's make they raise this issue? Because Joe Biden himself they go for he won't return.
Of course, yes,
and already the situation done a bit. Let me say it as it is. It don't get messed up, and this kind of messed up situation. You think say if to say Joe Biden hold that meeting, you think say it will affect an image for a re-election bid?
In America. In America, everything matters during election. Oh. Even the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you address people, they will pick it. It has become an election issue. The people you meet, the people you talk to, it's an election. In America, they are very particular about those things. So, if Joe Biden try it for whatever reason, he will lose vote, even from his own party. Yes. Yeah,
but everybody they talk say the US also need Nigeria. They need that alliance with Nigeria, and the one way they go figure the alliance now because they get to parley with the person who be say be the president of Nigeria. So how in one breath the US go need Nigeria, and in the other breath the person will be the head of US go also they very careful, like they already messed up Nigerian situation.
Let me tell you, Pressure. You cannot say because you want to eat meat then you call go to my brother. The US cannot say because they want to do business with Nigeria, therefore they will not show their image. They are very particular about image. It is all yes, everything is all about image. They are very particular. That's the truth. Look at during Donald Trump, his Secretary of State Rex Tillerson was supposed to go to do African tour, Ghana, then Kenya, but Donald Trump specifically told him not to touch down in Nigeria. But the guy extended his trip to Nigeria. And for doing that alone, that was during Buhari. While he was coming back to US, Donald Trump fired him while he was on air. Secretary of State. It was his staff that told him that he will like say, he did not even go back to his office. The plane landed and he went to his house. He didn't go back to his office. Donald Trump fired him on air. That will tell you how these people can... So... They don't have time for semantics. They don't. They don't like you. They don't like. They know what to do. By the way, what did they need from Nigeria except your crude oil? They can get it elsewhere now. Nothing else. They don't need your whatever. So all this that Nigeria need this and that. We are losing that position though. All this super giant water. Look, with the disposable income of Nigeria that has gone low. What are you going to buy from America? What is your purchasing power? What are you going to buy from them? Our biggest import business partner is it not China? America don't need you. They don't. They don't need you. Except your crude oil, maybe the Brent crude that they need for their space program. But they can get it elsewhere. The Britain is there. So all this that America need is all lip service. Diplomatically, they are trying to be nice to you. In reality, you are a featherweight. You don't have any political value to America. You don't. They don't need you for anything. They don't.
So you mean say the US government fit come on body for inside this matter now?
They don't already come out body. They don't. If not, did you see Joe Biden? So by the way, even in Nigeria, how many responsible Nigerian leaders have given Tinubu solidarity since this is travel? Mention one person, even from his own Yoruba region. Mention one.
Wole Soyinka don't give him hope.
No. Well, no. Wole Soyinka did not speak on behalf of Tinubu concerning what is going on in Chicago. He only said that B2B lost election. That is Nigerian issue now. But particularly his travel in the US, nobody. Compare it to when Ekuremadu happened in the UK. The judge said he received over 51 letters written by Nigerian, statesmen and all that. Obasanjo wrote on behalf of Ekuremadu, telling them to temper justice with mercy. Did you see such a thing with all this thing that went on in US?
So make we bring back this matter now. President's speech.
In that speech, I saw a man that is remorseful. I saw a man that is regretful. I saw a man that has lost hope. I saw a man that is regretting his actions. He is reflecting on his past deeds. I saw a man that is wondering what happened to him. I saw a man that is indirectly asking Nigerians for forgiveness. I saw a man that had lost steam. All the enthusiasm, all the vibrancy was not in that speech. That was why it was not even lengthy. Even Tinubu's speech, if you read his tongues, he was reluctant. He wasn't. There was no vibrancy. It was not a presidential speech. If you look at,
and he doesn't be one of the most outspoken presidents who don't get to, at least who like the way the Sabi talk.
No, what is he talking? It's not all his speeches. They are not presidential. It's not something that can. You don't, when a president speak, you can go to bank with it. All the things he has spoken, which of them can you bank on? It's not a question of speaking. It's walking the talk. When a president talk, it's like a policy statement. People can hold on to it. All the things he said about Naira being floated, what is the effect? So is that what they are going to bank on? There is nothing there. So that because he delayed after the hunger, he went to France. He even brought a lobbyist to lobby for him and all that. At the end, all these things, they fell like a pack of cards. And that was what weakened the Tinubu. He looked so fallen and so weak. It is there. It is written all over him. There was no vibrancy in him during that speech. So, and the fear is that all the secret that he had been hiding over the years is about to be let out of the bag. Any human being can be concerned with that kind of revelation now. That is what he was afraid of. That is what is haunting him. And that is why we keep telling people, you can't bury the truth. No matter how long, it must come up. Look at.
All right, beautiful people, I hope you have listened to what the man said. This goes to show that whatever you are doing in this life, always remember that tomorrow counts, because I don't think that Tinubu ever thought that today all this kind of an issue will come up. That's why it's always good to do what is right. Thanks for watching. And please do not forget to help us share this video and bring your thoughts at the comment section. See you there, and God bless you. Bye-bye.